Hello and welcome to Chubby Pug Yarn Podcast. My name is Emma and this is my little crafty corner on YouTube where I talk about my knitting and my fibery crafts, I guess. So welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're returning. It's really fun to spend some time here with you. I hope you have a good day, evening, night, whenever you're watching this. I'm recording in the afternoon on a Thursday in February. I have some alone time, so I thought I should seize the opportunity and record. We have a pretty good light situation today. The sun hasn't started to set yet, so I think I will be fine with recording this. So yeah, that's this introduction, I guess. I can just jump right into my crafty things. My first finished object since last month is the sweater I'm wearing. So this is the Petson cardigan that I test knit for Lotta Lötgren. So she's a Swede who is a very talented designer, and I test knit this lovely cardigan. So yeah, as you can see, when it's blocked out, it looks really nice. It's a V-neck, buttons. My first time doing like afterthoughts buttons, so I just did a blanket stitch around the place where I wanted to have a buttonhole, and it works really well. And I got buttons that just matches my sweater really well. So yeah, mine is knitted in the Fiber Co. Lore, held together with Sagan Basilisk. The Lore yarn is going to be discontinued, so that's quite sad, because this is my first try with the yarn and I really liked it. So I hope to be able to snag a sweater's quantity before they run out, because they are quitting the shop, unfortunately. But yeah, this purple color with this combination of yarn was just right for me, and it feels so nice. It was a very pleasant test knit, and I'm happy to have a very nice cardigan out of it. So yeah, and the second thing I have finished since last time you haven't even seen, because I cast it on and I knit it and wrapped it up as a gift at the end of January. It was a pair of socks, which I have to post a picture of because my husband is currently wearing them, so I can't show you. He loves his new socks. There is no pattern for them. I just took elements from different socks that he likes and tried to combine them to a sock he would hopefully like even better for his birthday. And he enjoyed them, so I will probably try out some more alterations. But the biggest thing is the fact that I held one strand of Suri alpaca with the sock yarn for the leg part. And then I did some a reinforced heel and in a heel flap and gusset, and I did a texture from Hermione's everyday sock on the top of the foot, because it's not like ribbed, but it's not pure stockinette, so it has a bit of stretch in it, and he really enjoys all the socks I have knit with this texture before. And I also feel like when I use a hand-dyed yarn, the knit and purl texture breaks up the color a bit, so it looks really nice. So I'm very pleased with the socks, and my husband as well, since he's the one wearing them. So yeah, more socks. Always need more socks. And then I have been working on 2 works in progresses. One you have seen before, or have you seen both before? I don't remember. No, I don't think so. You can take the one you probably have seen before if you have watched my podcast before. This is an Ridge Sweater Junior that I'm working on for my oldest kid. I started this in the autumn. I knit one for my youngest in pink and white in late summer, and it has been really popular, and I wanted to make one for my oldest one as well. So different colors, of course. So it's this lovely mossy green, and that's Sanne's double Sunday. And then the texture, or not the texture, but the pattern is knit with a brushed alpaca, so brushed alpaca. So let's see if you can see it. It's a bit of a halo on the color work. So yeah, I'm knitting the size 10 years. Sorry if the needles are clinking a lot. I'm knitting the size 10 years, even though the kid is turning 8 this summer. But when you have long arms and long legs, you need to size up. This fit is quite a good one for making it a bit oversized as well. So yeah, I'm making it a bigger size, and I also decided to make a neckband without the fold. It's in the pattern it's double. You knit it twice as long, and you sew it, fold it and sew it on the inside. But I opted for a more open neckline since my oldest is more sensitive around the neckline. So even though I don't feel like double Sunday is a scratchy yarn by any imagination, really, my oldest is sensitive to things around his neck. So therefore I'm opting for having a wider neckline and knitting it approximately half the length, and then I did Italian bind off. Let's see if you can see it. So yeah, I have knit almost the first sleeve, so I need them to try it on to check the sleeve length before finishing up this one, and then I just have the second one. So I had knitted like all of the body around Christmas time, so I have been slowly working on the sleeve for this when I had brain space for some basic color work and counting. Sometimes I'm so tired I can't count to 10. So, but it's going good. And then my other work in progress, I have gotten really far actually. This is one of my Make 9 from Stash for this year. You have seen this pattern before. This is my third version. I knitted one for myself as a test knit. This is the Tula Mohair. And then I made one for my oldest in the K-pop Demon Hunter colored themed yarn. And the little one wants one as well. I didn't have enough of the hand-dyed yarn for a second hat, but I had some pink yarn in the stash. So this is Sanne's Sunday and Sanne's silk mohair. So here is only the Sunday. Sorry for the focusing. This is only the Sunday yarn, and then the ribbing and the outer layers are with one strand of mohair held together. So I have just started the decreases on the top of the hat, and I have ordered a tiger patch, so I can make one of the tiger from Cape Demon Hunters, if you have seen the movie, the blue tiger. So I have ordered a patch that I'm going to sew on the front, so they will be similar, even though this is another yarn. But I don't think she actually would care, since the hat is pink and she will get the tiger. So even though it's not a marled blue to purple to pink yarn, it will still be a pink one. So I think she will be happy. So this would probably be finished this weekend if I'm lucky and getting some knitting time. I've been quite tired lately, so I haven't been knitting as much. But hopefully I can finish up this hat so she can use it, because now it's really cold outside, so it would be really nice to have this hat, since it has 3 layers around the brim. And yeah, one of the design details that I really like is the fact that you have the ribbing on the inside. So even if it grows a bit, you still have the ribbing holding the hat on the head really well. So yeah, my first make 9 project that most likely will be done. So then I can perhaps cast on some of the new ones. I don't know, I don't remember if I talked about it in the last episode, but I have 2 make 9s. I have one for make 9 with like new projects to cast on from yarn I have in stash, and then I have one make 9 grid with projects that I have already cast on before New Year's this year. So this sweater was cast on before New Year's, and it was on my grid, so I can check off this cardigan as a UFO make 9 finished object, and soon I will have my first from start to finish cast on to finish project. So that's really nice. And I'm keeping tabs in I have a notebook where I draw these very simplistic grids where I write when I start a project and when I finish it. So it works really well. And I should probably not remove my notes though. I need to read them. Yes, so that's all the knitting things I have done. But I have also been dabbling in some other crafty things. I have needed my brain space, my brain space hasn't been really been able to focusing only on knitting the last couple of weeks. So I have been taking up spinning again. Words are hard sometimes. So yeah, I had 2 bobbins of singles that I spun probably, I don't know, end of 2024, or very, very early 2025, but probably 2024. I had 2 singles on bobbins, so I started with just plying them together. So this is the yarn. It's thick and thin. Even though I have owned a spinning wheel for a long time, I haven't spent that many hours practicing yet. So I'm just trying to enjoy it. And yeah, it's fun. It's a bit underplied some places, but it's a sturdy yarn. It's quite a good amount of bounce in it, or how I should describe it. So I really like it. This is Rambouillet. I don't know how you pronounce it. And it's hand dyed by Sagan. So yeah, I made it a 2-ply. It's approximately 100 grams. I haven't measured it or done anything. I washed it, but that's all about it. But yeah, I just was really pleased about it, and then I started to work on my spinning project I'm working on right now. I can't show you the spinning wheel because it's like the wool is attached and I don't want to pull it apart more than necessary, but I can insert a picture of the yarn I'm spinning, and then there will be some crinkling because I have a plan to spin a yarn for the Jaunty Make Alone by Andrea Mowry, where you can knit or spin and knit for the Jaunty shawl. And I had 2 different of these bullseye bumps that I got more than 10 years ago. So they have been lying around in my stash. So the other one is in blues and bronze colors, and this is blues and mossy greens. So I hope that they will work together. So my plan is to spin one bump as a single, and then spin the other bump as another single, then ply them together, and hopefully get a marl between mossy greens, blues, and bronze colors. Because luckily the fiber content is the same. So it's merino, bamboo, tussa silk, and angelina in both of the bumps. So yeah, I believe it must be 12 or might even be 14 years, but probably 12 years since I got those. I was in the fiber club for a while, so I have probably 6 or 8 of these bumps in different colors, and I really enjoy spinning those. It's my first time trying them because I have been saving them because they felt quite precious, especially since shipping things from overseas now is like irresponsibly expensive. It's crazy. So they feel precious, but I feel like I need to enjoy the things that I have gotten, because if it's just laying in my stash, then it doesn't bring any joy. So I hope it will be a fun project to spin up these bumps, ply them together, and then knit a shawl. So we will see if I can manage to do that before end of June, I think the knit and spin along is for. So yeah, that's the one I'm working on. And since I got a bit bitten by the spinning bug, I could probably show you the stash things that I got that are spinning related. Because I stumbled upon a D-stash. So I got some from a Norwegian spinner who has gotten these fibers a long time ago as well. I saw this one from Wool Gatherings. I was part of this club back in 2014, and I have one braid of this in my stash, and I felt it was like it's too little to have one braid, and then but it's more than 10 years ago that they released this for the Fancy Pants Club, and then I found it in the not local to me, but a Norwegian buying and selling wool stuff page. So I wanted this one, and she also had some other braids that I fell for. It was a lot of people wanting to buy the braids, so I was lucky to get 3 different braids. So I got this one. Let's see. There you have it. So a bit more rustic yarn in gorgeous green colors. Both my oldest and my husband dresses or fits in greens really well, and my brother also. So I have several good candidates for if I spin something and knit with this. So this is Manx, yeah, 5 ounces. so I can try some new type of fiber. That will be exciting. And then the last one was from a fiber club from 2015. And the colorway is called Seed Pod. Let's see if it said what kind of... It's Targi wool. And I really like the colors on this braid. So yeah, some stash enhancements to cheer myself up a bit, and it makes me want to spin up the yarn for the knit along project, so I can try some of these later. Yeah, and then the last thing. This will probably be a short episode because I'm really efficient today. I hope I'm not rambling too much. I got a little souvenir bag when my kiddos were to the moving world last summer when I was home getting cancer treatment. They traveled with my parents and my brother and my husband, and I just stayed home. So yeah, in my bag I have a cross stitch that I have been working on. So if you're following me on Instagram, you have probably seen this before. Sometimes I'm angry and frustrated about having cancer twice. And getting out some of the frustration feels kind of good. So stabbing some fabric. Let's see if we can focus. Stabbing some fabric, doing some embroidery. Or not embroidery, cross stitch. It's really meditative to do. And I'm losing words. The letters are done, but in the pattern there are supposed to be some symbols and bats and ghosts and things around it that I'm planning to do as well. So this is a pattern from the Witchy Stitcher on Instagram and Patreon. So yeah, I really liked it, and the original pattern is in grays and white and grey, but I picked this ombre purple, and I really liked it. It's my first time trying one of those color shifting embroidery flosses. It's DMC that I got at my local fabric shop. So yeah. And it's, I don't remember if it's 14 or 16 count, Ida. But yeah, it works fine. It's a really good thing to do to like swap up the movements I do with my hands, so I don't get any problems with my hands from knitting too much or something. So go into spinning a bit and doing some cross stitch. It's good to swap out the movements. So yeah, that's all the things I have been working on. That was, hope I haven't talked too fast. So yeah, we will see. This is not in a rush. I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as I can. And yeah, so that was it. One of the parts. So yeah, otherwise health wise I'm pretty much the same as when I recorded last. I have some stomach issues after the surgery. It will be better. I just have to let the body do the wits thing and try to give it nourishment and movement and rest in a good balance. And it's kind of hard, but I'm getting there. I have started working some hours here and there, doing some like paperwork and office stuff. So that's a good thing, I guess. Hopefully I can start getting more... if my body gets more predictable, I can actually do some patient work again, because I miss that part of my work as well. But I'm really happy that my employer is really accommodating and really trying to give me things to do, so I can just ease myself into working and figure out what works and what doesn't. So yeah. Otherwise there isn't much new, I guess. It's really cold in Norway. We have minus 20 degrees today. So yeah, it was like the inside of my nose was freezing when I walked outside this morning, so it not very pleasant. But on the other hand, I get a lot of sunshine, so that's really nice. Yeah. I guess I shall just be cleaning up all my things and preparing for picking up the kids in kindergarten, and having a regular Thursday evening. I hope you will have a good rest of day, and hope you have a lot of knitting time or crafting time. If there are any things you want to ask me or tell me, just drop a comment below. I really like to get comments, and it makes my heart so warm that to have like more of a two-way communication. But yeah, I hope you liked this episode. Take care, and I hope to see you in a couple of weeks again. Bye!